So, our topic is about innovative solutions for food producers in the Zemgale planning region. We identified a few problems in this region. The first one being is the lack of buying force, a long food chain going from farmers to the middleman being bigger companies that sell to supermarkets, a lack of publicity of farms, and poor road infrastructure that leads to underutilized local product usage. We thought of a solution that is a digital marketplace to connect farmers and consumers directly. You can think of it as something like Amazon or eBay, but for farmers, as we identified that there isn't really something similar in this aspect in the current day and age. So this platform would feature, on this platform, local farmers can list and sell their products directly to consumers. So we just see like 5 kilograms of potatoes. Cool, I want that, and I order it, and it gets sent to our homes. So our vision for this project, if you click it again, you will see sort of prototype that we've been working. There are 3 different types here. It's what it could look like. An example to more so give everyone a visualization and an idea to understand it as we understand it. We can go to the next slide. So with this, we are reducing packaging through direct sales. As farmers and consumers would engage directly, this would eliminate the need for excess packaging used in traditional retail and distribution, as there would be no middleman. As well, this allows consumers to purchase directly from local producers, ensuring fresher goods with less unnecessary packaging. How would we make this happen? We would firstly, of course, build a platform. We'd launch advertisements on radio stations because a lot of farmers use this technology still to get their information, and it would be the best way to get in contact with them. We also would launch a campaign to get farmers acquainted with the program. To get consumers to buy products from our platform, we would launch advertisements on various social media, as that would be the best way to reach the consumer, younger people, and that would be it. We can go to the next slide. To add to this, we could issue some assistance from the government, which would help farmers with some of the bureaucracy, as one of the points was to cooperate with the local governments in Zemgale. We would also encourage farmers to join up in cooperatives to help divide up the work and make it an effective market. So we would encourage them not to sell it by themselves, but like have a team of 10 farmers, and it would be more effective this way. Also, there could be some encouragement from schools for students to help farmers with the management of their marketplace. In Lithuania, at least here, there's social hours, and such a similar encouragement could be used in Latvia. Of course, as it is developed by us, we have to mention that we would take a small percentage from each sale of the farmer to help the upkeep of our platform. But a rough estimate would be around 5 to 10%. So most of the profits still go directly to the farmers themselves. And lastly, this is more of a workshop idea, but we could get some funding for helping the delivery of the products from the farmers to the consumers. Okay, we could go to the next slide. Now, why would this work? For local farmers, a revenue stream with lower distribution costs. It would create direct connections to consumers, so the farmers spend less time with paperwork, and they can just spend time producing the products. For consumers, it's easier to access fresh local products at competitive prices and with less environmental impact, as there would be less packaging used. For the environment, it would be reduced packaging waste, minimized carbon footprint due to shorter supply chains, and also greater support for sustainable farming practices. Next slide. Thank you. So the main competitor for our platform would, of course, be supermarkets that are already buying the products from farmers. But why are they our competitor? Well, they are the middleman essentially. They take a big cut from farmers and keep most of the profits for themselves. So it's not really effective and sustainable for the farmers. That's why we see less local products in our local supermarkets. We can go to the next slide. So, in summary, our marketplace makes a difference. Firstly, it encourages direct and equal partnerships between businesses, such as restaurants or cafes, and the farmers. This simplifies the procurement and supports fresh regional produce. Next, by connecting buyers directly with farmers, the need for a middleman is eliminated, significantly reducing packaging waste typically used for transportation and storage. And lastly, as not everyone has access to the local farmers market, this online marketplace would be an option for those people to get locally grown foods to their houses without having to spend a long time traveling through unknown roads. And that would be it from us. Thank you.
Okay, now I can speak. So I was speaking with myself also. Not so
if there are any questions being asked, I currently cannot hear them.
Can you hear now? Can you hear?
Oh, now I can hear it. Yeah, sorry. That was
okay, we were not asking the questions. I was saying that I was speaking with myself. So pretty much I have one question. What will be the difference between already existing platforms? There are a lot of such platforms on the internet, in the Facebook, I don't know, maybe even in some Instagram, I don't know. But what will be the main difference between existing and your marketplace?
The thing is, with the platform that you mentioned, for example, Facebook Marketplace, it's a marketplace for many various products. So you could honestly buy a car on that platform. And with our marketplace, we give the farmers a platform so where they would only sell their own product. There would be no other obstructions, no other unnecessary baggage in that platform, and it would just be vegetables, meat, milk that they'd be selling. It's just specific, and that would be the main thing that differentiates us from the currently existing markets.
Yeah, I understand, but the question was, there is also Facebook Marketplace. Okay, it's maybe not the best example of what I said, I mean differently. But there is also some other platforms that are available on the web. Buy and sell.
Yes.
What will be advantages of your platform, of your marketplace? For example, in Latvia we have platform no zemniekiem or Novada Garsha also, but there is one more, this meat where they are buying online, and also Novada Garsha is a specific one, yeah.
Well, one of the main points of discussion that could be made is different platforms offer different cut rates. So each market takes a different cut from the seller. And that would be one of our competitive points as we are looking to put farmers first than ourselves.
Okay. I think you still didn't answer on my question, but let's assume that I got an answer. Have you any ideas how much do you need to be invested in this platform to set it running? And also, what is your team members' competence?
So I'll start with the team members. Our team is, from what I've seen, is the youngest here. We are made of different types of students from different. Sorry, the word got stuck. The different fields of studies, and me myself, I'm an engineering student, but I try to specialize in marketing. On top of that, we have Thomas in our team. That is a very good spokesperson. he would help with would help teaching the farmers themselves. We have Greta and Rasa that work on web development, as well as Dovidas that is more on the technical side, programming and such.
Okay, do you have some questions? I think, is there some questions from the hall? Yeah? Oh, we have the farmer.
Yes, I do have a question as a farmer myself. If you guys done any research into Latvian farming and the mentality amongst the farmers, because I saw in the presentation you had mentioned that you would encourage making cooperations amongst the farmers. That is a factor that I know that does not work currently in Latvia, and actually there are a lot of co-ops are being dissolved at the moment as we speak, and there are many local groups that bring together local farmers, organic farmers from the community, and sell their products directly to consumers, and also deliver farm to table produce boxes. So how would you compete with those? Well, I know, but
well, the question's on. Okay. I think we'd mainly be competing as we would be on an online platform, so you can just be anywhere in the world and order it. Where, as you mentioned, I think you are more focusing on selling in person. So that would be one of our main competitive advantage is availability. To address cooperatives, the farmer information that we read on the internet said that in Latvia, they were focusing on cooperatives, so it might have been a little out of date.
Yeah, we have one more. Who handles a delivery? You do, guys, or the farmers do?
This is one of the more problematic points that we discussed. For delivery, we would be using a courier system to give an example, which I can describe it more quickly. In Lithuania, there's a courier system called Barbora, where you order from shops and they bring it to your homes. We could use a similar system in Latvia to have that same delivery process from farmer to consumer.
Okay, I can tell you a big secret. We also have Barbara in Latvia. And we
Perfect.
also have Easy Peasy. They are also doing the delivery things. So, do we have other questions? No? No? Okay, then thank you very much for this presentation.